Today we are going to talk about rhymes and many other things what a kindergarten teacher should be ready from day one of the school. Day one of the school. Now to begin with, your first day starts with LKG, right? You bring them to the classrooms, you bring them, make them sit. It's going to be a tough time the first few days. There are children who are going to cry. There are children who are going to roll. There are children who are going to pinch you, slap you and whatnot. But you try to settle them out. But the UKG, they already know their classroom. They already know the teacher and the entry is so smooth. They just come in. But their timings changes because from LKG, they're coming to UKG. Definitely their timing changes. And here in our school, there is no snack time for UKG. It is direct lunch. It is direct lunch. And then we settle them. All this is done. And right, for LKG, we do not have many programs as such, but we have a lot of class projects for LKG because they're too small, too tiny. We cannot, stress them out by forcing them to do something which they do not want to. They still have to learn what is sitting on the chair, interacting with the teacher, getting along with the peers. That will take time. And end of LKG, you can see some children literally grown up very fast. And the first day of UKG, you can see a little bit of difference you can see. And the first month or 2 months of UKG, you can see the children really growing up fast. They understand better and they can relate to you, relate to the peers, and everything is fine. So for UKG, we have a lot of activities. They take part in annual day, they take part in sports day, any other inter-school competitions, inter-class competitions, they take part in everything. But here in DAV, at one time, we used to have the kindergarten classes, we used to have fancy dress competition, storytelling competition, rhymes competition, we were having. But then we had to put an end to all this because of the parents. The parents don't take all these activities as a sport. They take it as a strong competition where they want their child to win. They don't believe in participation. They only believe in winning, which is not right. Though we tell them, you must be happy that your child is participating. Participation is more important than winning. The child is leaving all the inhibitions. The child comes without stage fear. The child is able to express something, but the parents were not okay with it. Why my child did not get? My child also recited well, because they do not know in the school what is happening, that, where we are making the difference, that they do not know, and they will not also be ready to understand what we are trying to say. So certain competitions like in-house competitions, inter-class competitions, we have, scrapped it out. And of course, we encourage children for inter-school competitions. Inter-school competition, that time we will not have any, problems like this because it is inter-school and we have to take the best child, whoever is performing. And it is not that, here I like a child and I feel, okay, my class child is only good. It is not like that. It should not be like that. You should collect children from all the sections, like all the sections, and you must make your senior teachers, all the senior teachers see, and then you select, give one paragraph to each child, then you select which child will be able to perform without stage fear, keeping in mind the voice modulation or the punctuation marks and everything. You should give chance to everybody, right? At the same time, it is not that I've decided on this child. You may decide on this child, but a C-section teacher, that class must be having a super smart child than what I have decided. So you have to test on all the children. Without that, you should not just pick up children just because the child comes to your office and say namaste, or the child talks to you saying, auntie, your sari is nice, auntie, this is nice, auntie, this is a rose for you. Just because the child is doing that, you should not think of giving participation only to that child. There are other children also who are not that outsmart way, they do not come out, but still, if you give a push, they will definitely perform. So that in the shell, those children who are inside the shell, must be brought outside and they must be given a chance. And this happens only in nursery. Once you give them a chance, then they will let go that fear, that they let go that stage fear, and they will also come out of their shell and try to perform better with your encouraging words, with your appreciative words, and your proper motivation. Okay, so you should not give chance only to the smart children who are always talking. You should not give chance only to those children who are ready to perform all the time. Please give a chance to everybody in the classroom. Even conduct in a classroom, not like a competition, like reading, writing, or activity. See that every child is given a chance and you take picture of that. So when you give these pictures, send it in broadcast, to the parent will feel so happy about it, that the child is given a chance to talk. And that is why we have here show and tell activity for LKG. It really is so good, teachers. Trust me, every child gets participation and they're so happy to come to school with their favorite toy and show off among their friends and talk about the toy. Okay, some children will talk 10 sentences, some children will talk 2 sentences. It's all right. The child has come with his favorite toy, and they also will have a rainbow day. That is, they'll wear rainbow colors, clothes and come. They will talk about a rainbow. Some children will have props in their hands, right? So encourage them with these little activities. And those children, there will be at least 5 children in a class who do not want to participate in anything. It is the teacher's duty to spot those 5 children, bring them out of their shell, see that they participate. And trust me, teachers, they do really well with your motivation. They really do well. So see to it, all 40 get a chance. So here in nursery, what we do for UKG, for sports day, we see to it, we take all the children for sports day. That is, we will have one group for march past. We will have one group for events. We will have one group for the drill. So in this, what happens? We have the complete participation of UKG, all the sections. So each class, I will take like 10. For example, I need 3 groups of, 3 groups where there are, I can say some 30 children in each group for march past. So if I need 120 children, so I select, I send word like each section, I need 5 children, 10 children for march past. So accordingly, I name the 3 groups, I'll give it a name and teach them proper march past. I'm not telling like soldiers, but they know that they have to march swinging their hands. They know that spot marching is raising their knees. This training is definitely given. It is good for them and they also enjoy coming out and practice for sports day. So raise your knees and march, spot marching. When you walk, your hands should march. When you come to the right, where the chief guest and other dignitaries are sitting, they know that eye is right, eye is front. All these little things we do train the UKG children. Trust me, it is simply fantastic when they march. And the 3 groups will have 3 different colors of costume. That is, the base will be white. That is, the shorts or the pants, what I select, will be white, but their shirts, the t-shirts will be of different colors. So group A can have yellow color t-shirt, group B can have blue color t-shirt, group C can have green color t-shirt. And when you see them marching, they look so beautiful. One with the school flag. Yes, they march and then they come, they in the quadrangle, wherever I'm going to train them, all the 3 groups come, face the audience, and they have all these, they are instructed, like the leaders of each group will come forward, how they place the flags in between, in the center, and we torch the fire. The leader torches the class, the school captain or the school leader torches, lights the torch, goes round the ground and hands over the torch to the chief guest. The chief guest so it is like a proper sports day, but we don't be very strict with them in that proper perfection in marching. We don't do that. They know swing the arms, it goes with the beat. Some, yes, they will not understand till the last minute. It's all right. We are not going to be strict with them. But the beauty is their participation and the little cooties marching with confidence, whether their right hand is up or left hand is up, doesn't matter. But the way they walk in the ground marching, their confidence, their happiness, their smile matters the most. So that way we have march past practice, which yes, it is going to be strenuous for the teachers. But when the children start learning and they're doing a fantastic job, no stress can be felt by the teachers. So kindly take it slightly beginning by till they understand. Yes, it is like, okay, they're not able to understand. No, I should try this, I should try that. Finally, when they understand, that happiness cannot be measured. Trust me. Then events, we will have all such events, beautiful events where the children enjoy, the audience enjoy to the core. Like, we'll have like, frog jumping or rabbit jumping or, like cycling in the track. So many, we come out with new events, and they'll have like, drying the socks with the pegs, and then remove the pegs, fold the socks and keep. So they'll have a divider, like they should run from one point, stop in the center. Center is the performance. From center, after they perform, they run to the finish. So some events will have dual, some 2 of them. Some events will have 3 of them. Some are single, right? And the first 2 events for sports day is running race. It is for boys and for girls. It is for boys and for girls. And then we have different events, colorful events we have for them. Finally, we close the sports day with a beautiful drill. The drill will be having like, it can be, we'll have some theme for the drill. Sometimes it can be aerobics. Sometimes it can be a fitness one. The fitness mantra, we will name it. And the drill will be to the music and to the count. And trust me, teachers, drill, they do it really fantastic if they are taught with patience and proper understanding and guidance to be given. The drill is the best for the children. They just enjoy. And drill costume will be totally different depending on what theme we decide. Okay, sometimes I can, for example, before the COVID, we had a drill on sowing the seeds. It was really fantastic, where the children would perform drill as if they are farmers, right? And then do each step and how they sow the seeds, how they plant, what are the plants. And then the final one, they carry real plants with them as they run to the finish. So this is like, you can have think of different concepts for the drill, but drill, the closing ceremony is really fantastic. And during sports day, only for the events, there'll be prize distribution, because that is real running in the track. Only for that, there'll be prize distribution. But for march past and drill, they will not have any prizes as such, but each and every child will be given a participation certificate, naming in which the child has participated. And of course, a small biscuit packet for everybody, or a small chikki or one apple, something we decide, each child goes with it. This is about sports day. Now, talking about national festivals and festivals. So here we, over the years, we celebrate festivals like Raksha Bandhan, Pongal, and Onam, Krishna Jayanti, all we celebrate. But how we celebrate is on these festivals day, they come with their color dress. Yes, their special dress, what mommy and daddy have brought for them. They come with their color dress. And here we really insist on proper dressing. That is, for example, from LKG itself, we do not encourage a child to wear a sleeveless top or a short frock. We do not allow the children. Of course, in their during at home, their functions and their get-togethers, that is immaterial. But to school, they are supposed to have sleeves for their tops. And suppose if they are wearing short frocks, leggings inside is a must for all the girl children. So traditionally dressed means traditionally dressed. So the boys will come with kurta pajama or vesti. The girls will come with gagra choli or salwar kameez or whatever, but no sleeveless and no short skirts or no shorts whatsoever for the girl children. They wear only bloomers inside, which is like a short every day to school. That you should insist, the teachers, the school should insist that the girl children, kindly note, though they are wearing the panties is different what they are wearing, but over the panties, they are supposed to wear bloomers, which is very, very important. And you can place order in your, any good shop, looking at the quality of the material, and you can place order and ask the parents to go directly there and buy the bloomers for them, or you can ask the person to come to the school, get the measurement and give it to the girl children. But you should insist on the parents that a girl child should come with bloomers on top of the panty. It is compulsory, because we take the girl children to play outside, let it be sand play, let it be anything around, bloomers is a must, right? At the same time, for occasions, for celebrations, for birthdays, color dress is allowed, but no shorts for the girl children. Boy child, it's fine, but no shorts for the girl children. And how we celebrate Pongal. Now, suppose if I'm talking about Raksha Bandhan first, that comes in August. I think there's the first one, which comes in August. So that we ask them to come traditionally dressed, and we explain to them what is Raksha Bandhan, how a brother protects a child, and even if they are having siblings at home, how do you celebrate? Of course, Raksha Bandhan is totally a north side festival, but though it is a north side festival, it is the bonding between the brother and sister, so that anybody can celebrate. So we bring in those important things into our school also, and we make the boy sit on the chair. We make the girls stand in a row, boys stand in a row. And the previous day we send a circular for children to wear the traditional dress, and the boy should bring a small piece of milk sweet. Okay. So the boy is seated, the girl puts the tika traditionally to the boy, and in turn the boy gives the milk sweet to the girl, right? So like this, Raksha Bandhan is celebrated. Trust me, children just enjoy. Children just enjoy. Even when they're applying the tika, they feel so happy to do it. And then we do explain to them what this means. And even at home, you must take care of your brother and sister. We explain to them so beautifully that the children enjoy it, understand it, and they explain it at home, even to their neighbors, cousins, everywhere, what they have celebrated in school. Coming to Pongal project, we make authentic Pongal in the school campus. I'm sure all the schools must be doing it. We get these earthen pots. From scratch, we show the children how the water is poured, like how the fire is lit, the bricks and everything. From the rangoli to the bricks, everything we show them. We pour water, rice, how it's added, how it is made. We bring in the real Pongal celebration in the school campus. And we also talk to them about Matu Pongal, very, very important. And if possible, we make videos on Goshala and talk to them about how cows are very important. They are gods, like, cow. You have to worship a cow. Why you should worship a cow? We bring in so many stories regarding the cows. And we also, when we get a chance, we take them to Goshala, and they all feed like one banana, they give it to the cow. So this is how we bring in the authenticity of our Indian culture wherever possible. Wherever possible, we bring in, we give them so much knowledge, we educate them. It is not just the ready to read book. It is not just my alphabet book. It is not just songs that let us sing. Beyond this, they should know what life is outside, what they should know, whom they should respect, how they should take care. So we talk to them about all this. Then national festivals, we really make them understand what national festivals are. Yes, some children, it is like, I can't say that all 40 are going to understand, but my duty is to tell them more again and again, make them understand at least little bit. So I talk to them about Independence Day. For Independence Day, we start with free drawing. We start with craft activity. Like we draw the national flag in all the books, and then we draw small children like saluting the national flag. In that, we will create some craft activity for the children. They just enjoy it. And in the school, we hoist the flag and they salute the flag. And all the children, we make them sing Vande Mataram, Jenda Uncha Rahe Hamara, which is very, very important. They should know about their country from LKG. Kindly understand, the country they are living in is a rich country. Is a rich country. How is it rich? The values, the morals, the culture, everything is so rich in our country, India. So we must talk about our country, India, the pride of India, the greatness of India, the richness of India. The warmth found in our country is not found anywhere else. That everybody can really go with me with this saying. The warmth, the care, the love, the morals, the culture, the values, what we have in India cannot be found anywhere else. So we must insist to the children. Yes, there are children who talk about US, there are children who talk about UK, there are children who talk about other countries because all their cousins are there somewhere or the other. Fine, they're all very rich or developed countries in their own way. Their lifestyle is different. The cleanliness is, what to say, beyond. So when they compare it, fine, it is nice to listen. But we should tell them, you should not give up your country, the birthplace, India. You should not give up no matter what. It has got its richness in a unique way, in a unique way. So when you celebrate national festivals in the school, in the classroom, you must make it a point to talk about our country, India, and also teach them the national songs which they like it. I will definitely try to share our annual day programs, which, you know, the children, how they sing. The UKG children are trained to sing Vande Mataram. Like for annual day, instead of the national anthem, we have a national song. For sports day, we have a national anthem, so that we are teaching them everything. So the way they sing the national song, you must listen to it. Simply beautiful. They sing it so well, right? So we must talk about from LKG, from the time they step in, every festival, the importance of the festival. What is the authenticity of that festival? Yes, we have to talk to them. Like for Pongal, I'll just share this with you. I tell the children, see to it, mummy buys a small pot. Yes, and they make it a point that the mothers buy a small. Just tell, no cooker Pongal, no whistle Pongal. So the children, they see to it for Pongal alone that the mother makes Pongal in the earthen pot without using the cooker. And that is the authenticity. And I also talk to them about the pot. Why? That is also very, very healthy. Cooking in an earthen pot, in a mud pot is very, very healthy rather than what we are using now. But there's no choice for all the running what we are doing. We cannot cook in pots, make it an everyday meal in pots and keep cleaning it, because we have to cook fast. Time, we have to attend to so many things. So being in a village, yes, we can follow that. But at least once a year, once in a way, we can bring in that authenticity of our culture and educate the children at home. Yes, why we make Pongal. And then what is Surya God? Like, you know, this is a harvest festival. Harvest festival is not connected to any state or anything. Harvest festival is all over, universal, isn't it? So what is it, harvest festival? We must try to talk to them more about the farmers. We must make it a point, take this opportunity to tell them how farmers are toiling in the soil. Let it be rain or shine, they are in the fields growing and cultivating food for us. Whereas we, what are we doing? We must make the children understand. We go to a supermarket, very, very well dressed, yes, stylishly get on from the car or the auto, whatever, and hold the stroller, right, the trolley, and just we walk in between aisles, and whatever we want, we dump into the cart, the vegetable cart. We need urad dal, we need chana dal, we need biscuits, we need chips. We just, but where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? Do the children think? No. The children will be ready only to open and eat it up. It is the teacher's duty to teach them. It is the parents' duty to guide them whenever they go out. This, what we are getting in a supermarket, fully air-conditioned market. Yes, who is behind this? The farmer in the fields without clothes on his body, just one vesty he has tied around, nothing on the head. He toils and toils and toils in the field, grows crops, and this is how it is got in the shop and we go buy it. So children, please, during your holidays, make it a point to visit a village, a nearby village, meet a farmer, salute the farmer, get something and give to the farmer. Apart from, so the farmer feels so happy that there's somebody, a little child has recognized my hard work. Yes. And what does a farmer eat? Some leftover rice poured, water poured in it, salt added. I understand that that's the healthiest meal, but he's just drinking that coming to the field. And maybe by 2 or 3 o'clock, he'll have some, one meal in the field. That's it. So even what he eats is also very less. But what is he doing? He is growing so much for us. And the children must visit the field, see those small houses where the farmer, that is the father, grandfather, great-grandfather, grandmother, so many children, big family living in that small house. Living in that small house, they're doing so much of cultivation for us. So the children should be taken to the field and they have to salute the farmer by giving him some small gifts as a token of love, appreciation, and recognition for what he is doing to the country people, to his people. Same way, teachers, take this opportunity when you talk about Independence Day or Republic Day or any other national festival, you have to talk about the soldier. You have to tell them, you should make them understand. When you go home, your father is there, mother is there, everybody are there to hug you, to cuddle you, to do what you want. But those soldiers, though they have children, they have a family, they're away from their family, they're sitting in the borders, far, far away from their homes, protecting us. Don't you think that their children want to be with the father? Don't you think the father wants to be with the children? It is a very sad thing. But what are we doing? The soldier there is sitting at the borders, guarding our country so that there are no enemies coming in. They will not know the meaning of enemy. So what should you say? Bad people who are going to hurt us, who are going to hurt us. So they don't allow the bad people enter our country. They are watching, guarding. Bad people do not enter. But what are we doing here? We go into the room, little sweat, we switch on the AC. We keep ourselves cool. So we are having a good night's sleep, very nice sleep, enjoying our sleep. It is because of the soldier who is guarding our country, not allowing the bad people to come. We are eating stomach full of food, what we need. What we need. Today I need sambar rice, tomorrow I need pulao, the next day I need aloo fry. What are we eating? What we want, we are eating. How? Because the farmer is cultivating for us. So always remember, these are the two people, very important people, the farmer and the soldier. So only when you explain, teachers, this will definitely just retain in their memory, because that is the age, the kindergarten. I'm reiterating, from day one, and the 3 years, the 3 to 5 years. Those years are the most precious years, because the brain development is very fast, and what you say, they just understand, and it is here in their mind. Who knows? The way you talk to them, the way you motivate to them, who knows how many soldiers are going to come, right? We do not know. Who knows how many are going to take agriculture and, help the farmers there. They might do so many things to help the farmers. Today, so many farmers are suffering from so many things. In spite of their sacrifice to the country people, to the people, they still are facing so many problems. Who knows, listening to your stories, one can go and do the agriculture and help the farmers out there. We do not know, right? So from this age onwards, we should see to it, we give them good information about each and every topic, the richness of our country, how it is rich, the people toiling for us, the people working for us. You should tell them. Fine. Now I finished all this. So I spoke about national festivals. I spoke about sports day. I will quickly speak about annual day. See, annual day for kindergarten. Here also what we do is, there will be no prize distribution and all that. We'll have a simple 1 hour annual day. Depends on your school. Please note, if the annual day is connected with the higher class children, it is fine. Here, since our strength is more, we have a separate annual day. We have a separate annual day. Suppose the strength in your school, like, it is like you can have club from LKG to 12th, that is also fine. I'll just give you all some points. And annual day, we do not take LKG children. As I told you, sports day, annual day, we do not take LKG children, but we'll have lot of classroom projects for them instead of all these, because it is tough to train them, and children will feel like, they start crying when you make them do more than once. If you go ask them for practice sessions, they'll feel so tired and they'll start crying, I need my mother, I need to go home. And after going home, they'll tell, na school ko mate, auntie and idu panna solranga, idu practice panna solranga, right? But for UKG, they know that they're going to go onto the stage. They're going to look very cute. They're going to wear different color costumes. Photographer uncle is going to take photograph, and these photographs are going to be a memorable one for them. All this slowly, we will motivate them. But LKG child, you cannot, because inner and the mindset for them to understand. But for LKG, you do some projects at home, they really enjoy. They really enjoy. So LKG Tani, UKG Tani. Now for annually, if you're going to have UKG, even if you're going to take part, your UKG is going to take part with the higher class children, it's all right. You frame a small program for them. Okay, it can be, action song and dance. It can be a small skit. It can be a grand finale dance also. You can have just a dance beautifully. You can really teach them, teachers. And beginning, yes, annual day practice sessions, it's going to be tough because அவங்களுக்கு right hand, right leg புரிய வைக்கிறதுக்கே 10 நாள் ஆகும். இதுதான். So when I show them, ask them to lift their right hand, I should lift my left hand, isn't it, when I'm teaching them, right? And certain children, they dance well, but they get confused which hand, which leg. So அங்க நம்ம உட்காரணும், கீழ அவங்க கால் கிட்ட உட்கார்ந்து left na idu thookuno, left na idu thookuno. So I hold their hand, raise. Now come on left, come on left. I literally hold their feet in my, in my hand, one foot or two together. I will hold and make them practice. Then it will register to them. So when I tell Ipo, come on, raise your right foot, and I will tell, raise your left hand. So what do? I sit down near, literally down. I'll make them raise their right foot, and I'll make them raise their left hand. Then I'll tell, come on, now left foot, right hand. Now right, left. So when I sit down on the floor, make them practice just some 10 times, they will understand. And after that, I stand and tell, now right, left, left, right. They will understand the command. Only the beginning part, to make them understand, it takes time. Otherwise, once they understand, they will steal the show. They will just rock on the stage, where, you'll feel so happy when you hear the audience clapping, when you hear them, just what is it, thunderous applause coming out from the audience. You feel so happy that whatever strain you have taken in training the child, this is the reward. And this reward, teachers, is the best reward. Okay, when the children listen to you, when you train them, they perform, they do well, this is the best reward a teacher can get. No other reward is needed. For me, I do not want any award or reward from anybody. When my child understands what I'm teaching and the child performs, அதுதான் எனக்கு மிகப்பெரிய பரிசு, treasured gift for me. That's more than enough. So that feeling, what you get in your heart, no job can give you, teachers. Only this kindergarten training the children, when they are able to, நீங்க ஒரு மாசமா you are making them understand how to move their hand to write cursive D or cursive A. After 10 days, the child is able to write. How happy you will feel. Only your heart knows, only your mind knows. You cannot express your happiness. That is the difference of, a kindergarten teacher and a high school teacher or any college professor. So this is the best part, where you can enjoy your child in every way. Let it be teaching, let it be in the sports field, let it be in the national festivals, let it be annual day, let it be anything. The starting, yes, you have to strain, but as the child learns, they perform beautifully. Sometimes they go beyond, like, okay, what I thought and what the presentation is. So that's the way, but lot of patience. So everything we can excel in it with little bit of, that patience and that perseverance. Yes, I can do it. I can make my child do it, right? Then coming to quickly parent teachers 10:26. Okay, because I've got rhymes also. Now coming to parent teachers meet, very, very, very important teachers. Parent teachers meet. We have here first Saturday and third Saturday. We divide the roll numbers 1 to 20 first Saturday, 21 to 40 the third Saturday. Yes. And during the parent teachers meet, first you must tell your support staff to segregate. The activity books will not go home, as I told you in the other class. Yes. Your support staff should join all the tables together and segregate the book according to the name. Now, if I'm telling Ram, Ram's number work, Ram's general knowledge, Ram's English activity book 1, all together. Then Sham, then Geeta, Sita, Radha, whoever it will be. So the parent, what happens? Your meeting time of the parents, you tell 9:30 to 11:30. That's it. You should also make the parents understand beyond that you cannot have a meeting 9:30 to 11:30, because after 11:30 the teachers have other work in school. We have to attend to it. So the parents should be made to understand punctuality, the time management. They definitely have to adhere to the timings mentioned in the circular. They have to be in the classroom by 11:30. So they're all seated, right? You're not going to have a general meeting. This is not a general meeting. It is one-to-one meeting. 1 minute, teachers. Yeah, it is one-to-one meeting. So the parents who are seated and who are waiting for their turn will look into the activity books, English, general knowledge, number work, drawing, craft, everything. They'll have time to look into it. By the time they come to your table, there is time for them. They are occupied, right? And they also will interact with the child. The child will have so much to tell the parent. Amma, na idu pannumbodhu idu nadandhathu. Amma idu pannumbodhu auntie vandu enakku very good nu sonnaanga. So seeing the page, the child will recall what has happened in that class. And it's so nice, that interaction between the parent and the child. And when the turn comes, the parents are seated near you, and with the books they come to you and they have questions. Like, answer the questions appropriately. Do not have negative comments. Teachers, kindly understand. I'm sure you're doing an excellent job, but this is my duty to just refresh. And I'm just sharing what with my experiences. That's all. You might be doing better job than me. You might be excelling in so many areas than us, but it is just the sharing part I'm doing. Is just like a refresh button. So I'm just sharing it with you all. Be very careful. Do not give any negative comments. Vandadume, though the child is not writing, உங்க குழந்தை எழுதுறதே இல்ல அந்த வார்த்தை சொல்லக்கூடாது. எவ்வளவு பண்ணாலும் எழுதுறதில்ல சொல்லவே கூடாது, right? அப்போ you're really putting the parents down. And this LKG comment, it is like the parent takes it to heart so badly that the child is going to write the PhD exam tomorrow and the child has lost. So there are parents who take it so seriously. They do not look at it at LKG level. Idhila or teacher edachu negative comment pannanga, that's it. That is the end of the day for them, right? End of everything. So they only think and trouble the child so much at home. Teacher has told you're not writing. Now come on, sit and write. There'll be no play time. There'll be no quality time. Yes, all that will be replaced by serious study, just because the teacher said the child is not able to write. So what do? The child is really not writing. How do you put forth? So you should tell, ma'am, your child is really good in reading. I feel so good when the child reads. And you know, ma'am, the child's memory is so good. Last week, what I taught, if I ask the class a question, your child is the first one to answer. So I'm starting with the positive notes. I'm making the parent happy by saying, and ma'am, you know how beautifully he went during lunchtime. He sees to it, his napkin is perfectly placed on the table. The box is perfectly on the mat, and he sees to it he does not spill the food. So all positive comments. Everything is fine, ma'am. But I need little more. I need to. Okay, then you make it we need to. I need to work on his writing skills. I'm working on it as much as possible. I try to make him eat fast. call him to my table, and I'm giving him individual attention and making him write. But ma'am, little more help from your side, is it possible? If it's possible, then your child will excel in that also. So the mother is so happy that the child has got so many positives, and this one thing, it is not a negative, but the teacher is asking for a helping hand. And you should always say, I need 2 hands to clap, ma'am, to get the thunderous sound. I need both the hands to join. So one is my hand, one is your hand. Both of us join, we can clap beautifully, right? So this is what I'm trying to tell for your child. Okay, so this is the way you talk to the child. Definitely the parent will help you. Both together can make the child excel in wherever he is not able to do. Definitely the child can excel. And one more thing, the takeaway gifts. The takeaway gifts, what we do is very interesting. Every term, they'll have a takeaway gift. Okay, it can be connected to the story. The takeaway gift can be connected to the story or connected to a rhyme. For example, Thirsty Crow, we give them the crow story. Like, we'll have the flip. I don't know if I have now, where the child goes home and narrates the story with actions keeping the kaka in the hand. Something like this. For UKG children also connected to the story, like if it's 3 butterfly friends, they'll get 3 butterflies in their hand, each child, the blue, pink and yellow or red, whatever the butterfly story what we are having. And with those butterflies, the child will go home and enact the story, narrate the story, keeping those props in the hand. So takeaway gifts every term is very, very important. And even for Pongal or for Diwali, if they are going, some takeaway, we give it to them. If not takeaway, they'll have a nice craft activity connected to that particular festival. And for Independence Day, they'll have this, they have a takeaway of national flag, or we make a wristband with the tricolored wristband, or something we make as a takeaway, they take it home. And also for Independence Day, the previous day, that is tomorrow is Independence Day, means today is a holiday for the kindergarten children, isn't it? We celebrate Independence Day the previous day. On that day, they'll be bringing tricolored sandwich for snack and for lunch. How to make it will be sent as a circular to them. How they layer it with green chutney, carrot or orange chutney, butter, all that we layer it. We give them step 1, step 2, step 3, and the children enjoy making this tricolor sandwich with the help of the parents, and they bring that for snack. I will share a few pictures of this also. Right? So these are takeaway gifts, and craft activities are very, very important. Now quickly coming back to the rhymes. Now, for example, I'll just sing a few rhymes, okay? Now for LKG, we talk to them about parents, how they should, respect their parents, how they should respect grandparents, how helpful they should be to the grandparents. They should go and ask Tata Pati, Tata Tanni Venuma, Tata Idachi Kondu Varutuma. And once the Tata drinks water, they should take the glass and, take it to the kitchen and keep it in the sink. All these we have to say. So based on this, we teach a rhyme like Amma, Amma, Mudal Vanakkam. I'll be sharing all these with you all. Anbai solven dinamunakku. Appa, Appa, Mudal Vanakkam. Panbai solven dinamunakku. Guruve, Guruve, Mudal Vanakkam. Panindu solven dinamunakku. Iraiva, Iraiva, Mudal Vanakkam. Ezhundadume solven dinamunakku. So we are teaching them that they should respect their parents, grandparents, and also the Almighty, the Supreme Power, God. Now, for UKG, we have it like this in Hindi. Subah ute mummy se bole hum. Namaste ji, namaste ji, namaste ji, namaste ji. Papa se bhi subah bole hum. Namaste ji, namaste ji, namaste ji, namaste ji. Didi aur bhaiya se bole hum. Namaste ji, namaste ji, namaste ji, namaste ji. Basta liye, that is the shoulder bag. Basta liye school mein aaye, teacher deke hum bolenge, hum chillayenge. Namaste ji, namaste ji, namaste ji, namaste ji. चपरासी जब फोटक खोले छुट्टी हुए तो फिर से बोले हम नमस्ते जी, नमस्ते जी. So here in this rhyme we are talking to them about the watchman also, that how you should greet even the watchman at the main gate by namaste ji. The respect does not end or begin only at home or in the classroom, but also outside. So we teach them like this in the form of rhymes. Now next, one LKG rhyme. Okay, I have all the props here. Okay. Now I'm going to sing a rhyme, Hathi Raja. They really love it, okay? So I'm going to show it like this. Hathi Raja bahut bade, soond utakar kahan chale. Hathi Raja bahut bade, poonch hilakar kahan chale. मेरे घर भी आओ ना, मीठे गन्ने खाओ ना, आओ बैठो कुर्सी पर, कुर्सी बोले चटर पटर, चटर पटर. Chatter patter, chatter patter. This without the props you can do like this. They'll feel so happy. You must walk like an elephant. Okay. Hathi Raja bahut bade, soond utakar kahan chale. Hathi Raja bahut bade, poonch hilakar kahan chale. मेरे घर भी आओ ना, मीठे गन्ने खाओ ना, आओ बैठो कुर्सी पर, कुर्सी बोले चटर पटर, chatter patter, chatter patter, chatter patter. So the children will laugh. Now next I go to this one. They all love Twinkle Twinkle Little Star because mommy sings it from the time they're 1 year old, 2 years old, right? So I'm going to sing for them in with the prop and with my hand. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Spurati, spurati, nakshatram, chitra vichitra nakshatram. Dure, dure, akashe, vajrat drishyam prakashate. Vajrat drishyam prakashate. This is how I sing. Now if I have to sing a Telugu song. Okay. చెట్టు మీద కాకమ్మ కాకాక, కొమ్మ మీద కోయిలమ్మ పూ పూ పూ, ఇంటిలోన పిచుక పిల్ల పిచుక్ పిచుక్ పిచుక్, ఆకు చెట్టు రామ చిలుక రామ రామ, ఉట్టి మీద పిల్లి పిల్ల మియా మియా మియా, వీధిలోన కుక్క పిల్ల వో వో వో, ఉయ్యాలలో చిట్టి పాప గోడ మీద గడిగారం టిక్ టిక్ టిక్. So I spoke to you about the crow. I will explain to them. Then only I will sing. I spoke to you about the parrot, dog, cat, baby in the cradle, and the wall clock which says tick tick tick. Right? So like this, we have a mix of so many rhymes in for LKG and UKG. Now I'll sing a few other rhymes for UKG with the props where the children just enjoy it. Okay. Now I have a boy, or I will walk like a boy. Okay. So, walking through the jungle, what do you see? Walking through the jungle, what do you see? I see a little lion roaring at me. Wow! Wow! Walking through the jungle, what do you see? I see a slippery snake hissing at me. Walking through the jungle, what do you see? I see a furry bear staring at me. Walking through the jungle, what do you see? I see a frosty frog croaking at me. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Walking through the jungle, what do you see? I see a little owl hooting at me. Ooh, ooh. Walking through the jungle, what do you see? I see a little elephant trumpeting at me. Walking through the jungle, what do you see? I see a little monkey laughing at me. Yes? Akka, idu eduthudunga. So this is that jungle rhyme where the children just enjoy it and pick it up so fast. Okay, yes. Tell me, little pretty butterfly, tell me, little pretty butterfly, tell me, little pretty butterfly, tell me your story, tell me your story. I was born on, one second, teachers. I was born from one little sticky egg, one little sticky egg, one little sticky egg. I was born from one little sticky egg on a soft green leaf, on a soft green leaf. Out came then a caterpillar, fuzzy, wuzzy caterpillar. Out came then a caterpillar, fuzzy, wuzzy caterpillar. Hungry was so he, hungry was so he. Munching, munching on a green leaf, on a green leaf, on a green leaf. Munching, munching on a green leaf. Spun a cocoon round me, spun a cocoon round me. Slept in the cocoon till I grew pretty wings, I grew pretty wings. Slept in the cocoon till I grew pretty wings. Butterfly I will be, butterfly I will be. We like to be here, we like to fly here. Fluttering, flying, flower to flower, drinking honey all day, drinking honey all day. We are the colorful butterflies, colorful butterflies. We are the colorful butterflies, making gardens bright and gay, making gardens bright and gay. So the rhymes part, this is what they enjoy so much, so much, so much. Now,
very nice.
Yes,
very
teachers.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Next. Now, this song is not from the rhymes book, but we take it from the Casio book. Okay.
He's jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head.
அது வந்து பெட் இது வந்து ட்ரபிளிங். One minute. Yeah. Three little monkeys jump. 1 minute, teachers. Okay. There were 3 little monkeys swinging on a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. 3 little monkeys swinging on a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. Catch me, catch me, catch me if you can. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. Gone. 2 little monkeys swinging on a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. You can't catch me. Catch me, catch me, catch me. You can't catch me. Catch me if you can. Catch me, catch me, catch me. Catch me, catch me. You can't catch me. Catch me. Gone. One little monkey swinging on the tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. Ha ha ha! You can't catch me. Catch me, catch me, catch me. You can't catch me. Catch me if you can. Ha ha ha! You can't catch me. Go. Go. No little monkey swinging on the tree, teasing Mr. Alligator. Here goes Mr. Alligator, as fat as could be. Oops. Yes. So this is from the Cassiopeia. Now another song which they really love to sing.
Five little ducks.
Yeah. See, I have the mother duck, I have the papa duck, I have 5 little ducks. Okay. So 5 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, quack, quack. Only 4 little ducks came back. Only 4 little ducks came back. Quack, 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 quack. 4 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, quack, quack. Only 3 little ducks came back. Quack, 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 quack. 3 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, quack, quack. Only 2 little ducks came back. Only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, quack, quack. Only 1 little duck came back. Only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went out to play over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, quack, quack. No little ducks came back. No little ducks came back. Father duck said, no little duck went out to play over the hills and far away. Father duck said, quack, quack, quack. All the 5 little ducks came back. All the 5 little ducks came back. Quack, 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 quack. Okay, then I'll end with one more last rhyme. I think it's okay if you're 2 minutes delayed, right? Last rhyme. No. Okay. Over in over in the meadow, in the nest, in the tree, lived an old mother birdie and her little birdies 3. Over in the meadow, in the nest, in the tree, lived an old mother birdie and her little birdies 3. Sing, said the mother, we sing, said the 3. So they sang and were glad in the nest, in the tree. So they sang and were glad in the nest, in the tree. Over in the meadow, in the sun, in the pond, lived an old mother froggy and her little froggies 3. Hop, said the mother, we hop, said the 3. So they hopped and were glad in the sun, in the pond. So they hopped and were glad in the sun, in the pond, over in the meadow with the old spider and her little spider stand. Little spider stand. Spin, said the mother. We spin, said the tent. So they spun and were glad in the sly little tent. So they spun and were glad in the sly little den. Yes, teachers, I could do as much as I can. I hope you enjoyed the rhyme session with the props. The small screen, it is very tough, but somehow I managed. Yes, so I hope you enjoyed the 10 sessions.